Hello everyone, it is December 1st, 2024, and we are back with our analysis video for November. And this month was quite a month, a very interesting month. As you can see, we have stuff highlighted with three colors, not just one, not even two, but three. We have an interesting month this month. Interesting month. Anyway, but before we delve into that, I'm going to talk about my guest distribution as usual. Okay, actually, maybe I'll have to talk about one thing. So the thing that's highlighted in green here is the word that was changed. Um, and so for me it didn't matter. I got the same score as what the word was before. And honestly, oh no, actually I remember the word now. And Squirtle got a 3 instead of a 4. So Squirtle lucked out there. So Squirtle got to finish with one less point this month than originally planned because of this word change. I won't spoil the word, even though maybe it doesn't even matter. I'll just spoil it because like that word does not even show up here. But the word was cruel. I don't know why it was removed, though actually I think it could be because of the boycotting of Wordle that cruel was removed because yeah, cruel has the connotation, and so it was removed, and so we just had another tay word for some reason. So close to each other. Anyways, I'll yap about that after I talk about the gas distribution. Alright, so I failed 0 times, whereas last month obviously 0 times. This month I had 3 6s. A lot. That's a lot. Whereas last month I had only one, so two wars. I had 4 5s this month, whereas last month I also had 4 5s. It's 4 5s and 3 6s. Yeah, hard month. I got 11 fours this month, whereas last month I got 12, so one less because the threes are also at 11 for this month. The threes and the fours tied, 11 of each. And last month I got 10 threes, so one better, I would say. 10 threes, 12 fours, and 11 threes, 11 fours. Literally redeemed. 22 threes and fours combined, both this month and last month. This month I got 1, 2, whereas last month I got 4. Damn, okay. And of course, both months I had 0 1s. For Squirtle, it failed once this month, whereas last month it also failed once. Yes, it failed once, twice in a row, 2 months in a row. I got 2 6s this month, whereas last month it got 3, so one better. It got 5 5s this month, whereas last month it got 4. So I guess that's one worse. So I guess that like made it up. Even for this, look, the 5s and the 6s for Squirtle 7, and the 5s and the 6s for last month also add up to 7. So that's pretty funny. And then if you include the failed for both months, it's 8. So interesting stats. This is probably, maybe this might even be the second weirdest month ever after like August. I think it was August of this year. Squirtle got 13 fours this month, whereas last month they had 16. Yeah, 16, a whopping 16. um, 8 threes this month, whereas last month they had 6, so 2 better. And only 1 2 this month, whereas last month it also only had 1, so tied. And then 0 1s, of course, for both months. Alright, now it's time to yap about this a bit. So, Squirtle decided to get like 4 3s in a row here. I got 2 of them are for me here as well. This was the crappy 6. The stuff highlighted in red are the 2 words in a row, the 2 obscure words in a row that are not even on the original answer list. Squirtle got both of those in 5 guesses. I took 6 on Primp. This one I lucked out. I was just trying to test random words, and then I just happened to enter this. Eventually, took a while though, still, but I still got it. Took 5 guesses. It didn't even get down to 6, which is surprising. And then primp was 5 guesses as well. Tacky and tally, like I was saying, I don't know why Tracy did that. Sure, remove cruel, even though it's stupid, but I don't know why. It's like it's so close. The words are so close. Like this, like both of them were the TAY trap, and they're only 2 days apart from each other. November 19th, I highlighted in yellow. That's the 1000th daily Wordle episode, so I just highlighted it for it to stand out. I'd already explained why the green highlight is there. Let's see, 5 4s, and then it didn't get a 3. This was the last 3, and wait, no, never mind. This was a new 3. Otherwise, from here it would have been all the way until here that Squirtle just got a 3. But now this 3 got added because the word got changed, and it did better on this word than cruel. Otherwise, here it's just here we suffered on hippo. I remember that. All right, now for the score. The scores are quite awkward this month. You can see some weird numbers down here. So 117 for me, 122 for Squirtle. It did. I got a 3.9 average. Squirtle with a 4.07, which was, I believe, a 4.1 before. But Squirtle got lucky because the word changed. Median, we both got a 4. Standard deviation, I got 1.01, and Squirtle got 1.06. Very close to each other. We both got over a standard deviation of 1, which is bad. But for this month, I can't be so mad because this month was hell for the words. First quartile, 3 for both of us. Third quartile, I got 4.25, which is definitely a first for me. I don't think I've ever gotten a non-4 third quartile before. I don't think. I might have had one. I don't know. But this is my worst third quartile, I think, yet. Squirtle with a third quartile of 5. So IQR of 1.25. IQR of 2 for Squirtle, which is, yeah. And then mode. Now, here's a hilarious statistic. And that statistic is that this month, November of 2024, I got 11 3s and 11 4s. In November of 2023, Squirtle got 11 3s and 11 4s. And it was in the same month of last year. It was Squirtle, but it's in the same month. And so that's funny. And it's the second time ever, I think, where someone had a tied mode. And I think what this does is if there are 2 modes, it chooses the lower number. I guess that's what it does. So it went with 3, and that's why in the differences you'll see that I counted it as a mode of 3, and so I said improved by 1. Let's see. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I was saying about like how I was like how on November 15th I was actually going to record the video, and then when I couldn't, I was actually kind of annoyed because I couldn't record the video, or I think I might have forgotten. I forgot one or the other, but I just didn't record it. And then on November 17th, when I found out that the word had changed, I was like, oh my god, I'm actually so lucky I didn't record it early because this word had changed. Now, I'm pre-recording this before vacation just to get this out on December 1st. So, who knows what's going to happen to these words. Hopefully they're not changed, but we shall see what happens. But this one was changed, and so I'm lucky I'm able to record it with this already being changed. Alright, differences. I did 5 worse. Squirtle did 7 better. I did 0.29 worse for the average. Yeah, 3.9. Thankfully not over a 4. Thankfully still sub 4 average. And Squirtle did 0.09 better for the standard, sorry, for the average. Median, we just stayed at the same, which we typically do. Standard deviation, I did 0.04 worse. Wordle did 0.01 worse. And I believe before the word change, I think it was 0.00 something. Like it was 0.00 something. Like it was a couple thousandths worse. Like it was that close. It was actually crazy. But yeah, very similar standard deviations for Squirrel for both ones. Kind of similar for me too. 0.04 is close enough. For this one, Squirtle did one better because it got a Q1 of 3. So last month I think it got a Q1 of 4, first quartile of 4. So it did one better here. I did my 0.25 worse for this because I got 4.25 for whatever reason, not 4. 4.25, 1.25. And then, like I said, for the mode, I treated it like I did one better because it says 3 here. So we're going to just go with that, even though it's a 3 and a 4 technically. Here, I just said that. Third quartile, yes, last month it also had a third quartile of 5. But the IQR this time is 2. So it is 1 worse. Because I believe this was a IQR of 1 last month. And then the 4, that's the same for Squirtle. So there you go. Quite an interesting month with tons of ups and downs. We had a lot here. And then after my yellow, so basically after the 1000th, we got 2 5s and a 6. Otherwise, we did have quite a couple of 3s, so that's pretty nice. But there you go, guys. That is the November analysis video. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.